Let's see. What time is it? Am I early? Let's see. So, it's actually perfectly 12. That's awesome. So I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes and just wait. Oh, there's some hearts. You guys are so sweet. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes and let more people join before I really fully start. Let me kind of adjust myself a little bit. Oh my gosh, look at all those hearts. That is so cool. That's so great. You guys are really sweet. I'm excited to start. Oh, all right. You guys are awesome. So I guess I'll start by kind of telling you about myself. Say hi, let you know kind of what we're going over. Today, our master class is about mask me. And just so you guys know, master classes, what they're about, it's just kind of bringing everyone together, being able to get just some stuff that's really good for you to be able to share with everyone. 100% Pure really is all about kind of the good for the world and what they do and what their company's about, and just kind of being the best that they can do and be. And so part of the reason why I really love them is just their, not just selling products, but also just wanting the best for you. So masterclass is just about sharing what they can. Introduction for myself. My name is Tasha, and I am the floor supervisor at 100% Pure in South Center Mall, which is by Seattle, kind of. I'm married with a 5-year-old daughter. I actually am probably going to talk about my husband a little bit because he gets mask me, which is what this series, today's topic is about. He gets a ton of mask me. It's really bad. And so I was really, really excited for 100% Pure to come out with their new tea tree products to be able to get some and put it on his face. Okay, so let me check the time real quick. It looks like, all right, it's 12:03, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. This is our new tea tree line, which I'm sure some of you have seen. It's already been out for a little while. I'm in love with it, especially the spot treatment. So like I mentioned, my husband, he gets really, really bad maskne. He was that kid in high school that had the acne all over his face. And now that he's 30 years old, he still gets the acne a little bit. It was going away. He was so excited as he got older, it started getting better. And then all of a sudden, everyone started having to wear masks. And then it just came back in full force, especially underneath the mask area. So my personal favorite product from this line is the spot treatment. But we have a lot of really, really great items, especially if you, like my husband, have that acne issue. This whole line you're going to want to use as a set because it all works together so well for those trouble spots and trouble areas. I'm going to kind of go over that. So I kind of already told you a little bit about the Mask Me line. Just to kind of give you a quick overview on what I'm going to talk about, it's going to be, we have promotions going in the store, which I'll tell you about after the products. And then we actually have a special promotion for our new tea tree line. And then I'll have some question and answers at the end of the video. So if you guys get any questions, feel free to comment them. If you have any just comments that you want to say, go ahead and comment them. I'll do my best to read the comments as we go. We definitely have somebody on who's going to help answer my questions as well. Are you selling them as a special set? So we don't technically have them as like a bundle set. but I think now would be a really good time. I'll just tell you guys, now is a really good time to buy it as a whole set if you want to, because our promotion that we're going to be running is going to be 20% off all of the new tea tree products. So the code for that is T20, is TEA20, and that's going to be the 15th through the 18th. So if you wanted to buy it as a whole collection, I always like buying things, especially things you haven't tried before. Get it while it's on sale, because then you feel a little bit better about buying a lot, like the whole set, and especially since it's something new that you're trying. So it's a great time to check it out. So let me dive into the products themselves and talk about them, talk about their benefits. Can you mix tea tree with vitamin C? You can use tea tree and vitamin C. What I would do is, this technically kind of, the spot treatment kind of plays as a serum a little bit, and so you could definitely do the vitamin C, and then you could probably do the tea tree over it. I would say, yeah, I'd say it'd probably be fine. Any new products that you try, I always recommend try a little bit on your wrist, just to make sure, because every person's skin is unique. And so with that being said, just make sure that it works for your skin. And I know a lot of people who come and purchase from 100% Pure and love our stuff. They purchase it because they have sensitivities to other products and other brands. And so if you're somebody who does have sensitivities, just always make sure to check it on yourself first. But yeah, if you don't have sensitivities, if you're not like super trouble skin, but you have that acne issue, I think you'd probably be fine. So let's start with the tea tree cleanser. So with the tea tree cleanser, the key ingredients are going to be tea tree, which is calming for unclogging your pores, and it detoxifies. The neem actually calms your skin, and it helps with eczema, which is really cool. So it calms the acne, like when it starts really kind of getting red and irritated, it's going to help calm that. And then the Oregano Essential Oil is really great. So that is actually something that's in this product that is not in the tea tree and willow cleanser that we currently still have, but is out of stock online right now, just so you guys know. So the Oregano Essential Oil is going to neutralize the acne-causing bacteria. So that's an added ingredient here, and that's part of the reason why this set is so potent, is going to be having those extra ingredients, those other ingredients that the tea tree and willow didn't have. I'll kind of compare them real quick for you. The tea tree and willow, that one has, sorry, collect my thoughts a little bit. So that one has anti-wrinkle properties, the willow that's in there. It's anti-aging, has a couple more properties, whereas this set is really going to be concentrated on just targeting that acne and really fighting it, because that is going to be like what everybody is really having trouble with right now, is that acne. Making sure that this is like the most potent, the most helpful antibacterial set, whereas the tea tree and willow is going to have some of those anti-aging ingredients. So this one, it does have some of the ingredients are going to be a little bit anti-aging, but not quite the same. So going back into the cleanser, I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, because I'm terrible at pronouncing words, but thiamol. So that one is a powerful is another word that I'm going to have fun with. Antimicrobial. So it lessens, so what that word is that I'm having trouble saying, but pretty much what it does, is it actually kills off so it gets rid of the potential for acne because it's going to get rid of oh no, my brain. Okay, so that I know I'm gonna have to kind of come back to that one. So it kills off the potential for acne. The cocoa benanine, betaine, I think that might be what it's called. So that one is a biodegradable sulfate derived from coconut oil. So one of the reasons why that ingredient is key and is so good is a lot of other cleansers are going to use alcohol and different things that's going to dry and crack your skin out. So this one is going to be much gentler. This is going to be something that isn't going to dry your face out and cause problems later. It's actually helping your skin. So for the directions for using this, actually let me sample this so you guys can see. You're going to shake the bottle first. I locked it. So I do a pump. And you can see it's a little bit liquidy, runny, which is normal. So something that's really fun about this is when it goes on, you can see that it's shiny and it looks liquidy, but as you're rubbing it, you'll see on my hand that it actually starts to turn white, and that's it kind of foaming up, which is really awesome. So this cleanser is gonna foam up. You can see that. And then when you're putting it on your face, I usually wet my hands first, and then I put the cleanser on. And so you can add a little bit of water to this as you're putting it on. And let me wipe it off real quick. So I got to demo the other products for you. But you would rinse it off with the water. So putting it on your face, kind of working it in, and then you're going to rinse it off with water. Okay, and then look at that. That actually is making my skin glow, which is so cool. My skin really loves this. It's awesome. Okay, so next I'll follow with the mask. So the mask is really fun. We're gonna shake this one. I actually usually go about churning it because sometimes that helps. So when you open it, you're gonna see that it's this really cool green color. I love green masks. It's just always the funniest. It's like when you're trying to scare somebody and you cover your face in the green mask and you go up and you go boom. Oh my gosh, is it just me? Okay, so you're gonna apply a generous amount to the skin. Try to show you and not look at myself. Okay. Okay. So you see kind of the nice layer that I did on there. So when you're applying things, you saw with the cleanser I actually applied with my hand. But especially in those acne prone areas where you're gonna have that trouble and you really want to avoid causing acne and the bacteria, I like to highly recommend the cognac charcoal clay sponge because you're not going to be touching your face. You're going to put that cleanser on the sponge, and that sponge actually helps to buff away the excess texture and dead skin cells that are on there. So that's a really great way of avoiding touching your face, is using that for your cleanser. With this guy, you can apply it with a spatula, you can apply it with a brush. I actually like to use my blush brush when I'm doing this because it's like bigger and thicker, and so instead of using like a little brush or a spatula, I'll take a clean brush and I'll apply it that way, and that way I can just do it like really quickly all over and just go about my day. You're gonna leave this guy on for 15 minutes, and you're going to, then you're just gonna rinse it off. Put the lid back on this, and then I will wipe this guy off. Okay. And then I'm a little bit nervous being live, so I might be talking a million miles a minute, and I'm also forgetting to read the comments, which is horrible. So I will try to do a little bit better about reading that. Okay, and then this one, oh, you guys answered, that's so nice, about which product it is. Yes, the Deep Detox Mask. Okay, so the next product that you would go ahead and put on after is going to be the Balancing Moisturizer. So this was so much fun for me to play with. I was really, really intrigued by this. I've never had a moisturizer that soaked in that was so light. It's so refreshing. It actually gives like a cooling sensation, and it absorbed almost instantly. Like, it's crazy. I'm gonna put this on my hand. I'm gonna rub it, and I'll try to shine it so you can see, and you can see like how fast it absorbed into the skin. It was awesome. Oh, you like my mask? Thank you. I actually have a friend who does embroidery. This isn't printed on. This is actually embroidered on. And so I just got this today. It's like especially made. Yeah, I was so excited. I love it. So my friend, her name's Story. She's the one who did it. She might be on here. Hi, Story. So let me show you this. So it comes out white. And then you'll see, let me see if I can get the glare from the light, and you'll see how fast this will actually absorb in. I did pump like a whole face full off just for the back of my hand, but you know. But you can already see like it's not so shiny now. It's kind of getting to like a dewy, and it's already like parts of it's already drying. It's pretty much almost all the way dry now. So that was like so fast and so quick. It feels really refreshing. So the smell for these products, it's got tea tree. I'm having another brain fart, which hopefully does not continue to happen. So it's got tea tree. It's the neem. So you can smell the neem for it. You can kind of get a hint of that oregano. And then the nice thing about the moisturizer, this one I believe I think this one has turmeric in it as well. And you can actually kind of smell that turmeric. So yeah, it's just like, and it's really light and refreshing. There's eucalyptus, there's the green tea oil. You can smell the green tea as well. But so it's just really like because it's such a concentrated formula, you can just kind of smell all those key ingredients because it doesn't have that much of anything else in there. You really are just smelling those ingredients. And my hand, by the way, is completely dry. This is all the way soaked in. My skin feels, so when you look at something and it looks dewy, like it looks refreshed, like my skin feels that way. My skin feels just hydrated, really, really hydrated. It's soaked in. It's not like no oiliness, nothing like that. It just feels really light, which is really cool. So it's a thin water texture, is kind of what that feeling is. And then the last product is going to be the spot treatment. So actually, I probably should have done this one first. My bad. But you probably could do it either way. So you do the spot treatment. And then, the key ingredients for the spot treatment. So really, again, concentrated. Tea tree, of course. This is going to have witch hazel in it, which is awesome. It's going to have that neem again. This has eucalyptus in it, which is great. So that's going to be really refreshing. It adds like a really nice smell to it as well. And then it also has that peppermint. So the eucalyptus and the peppermint smell in this is really, really great. Let me get a little bit of this on here. And then you can see it's very liquidy. You can see like it drops down all the way. I'm going to kind of rub that in, and I'll see if I can show you how fast this absorbs. So really you just need a little bit. For this guy, I highly recommend when you're applying this, use a Q-tip. That way you can actually get a little bit on the Q-tip and then just put it in that spot. And again, then you're not touching your face, which is always really good, especially when you're dealing with your acne. Do you all still make the brightening cleanser? If by the brightening cleanser you mean the fermented rice water, then yes, we do still have the fermented rice water cleanser. And then my little assistant over here just brought me the fermented rice water so I could show you, which is awesome. So this is the fermented rice water cleanser. So the fermented rice water is really great for evening out the skin complexion and helping to brighten. If you don't know about the fermented rice water cleanser, I highly recommend going on the website and reading about that. The sake, which is fermented rice, is the key ingredient for that brightening, and it's great. I don't want to go into it because this series is supposed to be about maskne, which brightening does help, especially with the spots that can be left behind from the acne. But yes, definitely I would recommend that. Go check that out. And okay, so I'm going to read some of your comments and try to catch up a little bit. It was a pump with the lemon bottle. Oh, pump with the lemon on the bottle. Oh, let me see. So just to show you an alternative, if you're talking about maybe a different product that they previously have, we do have, so when you say pump with the lemon on the bottle, this is what comes to mind. This is our vitamin C, and then since I'm showing this, I'll kind of jump into the promotions going on. The vitamin C serum and the vitamin C mask, we have as a free gift right now if you spend $70 or more. So online or in store, if you spend $70, which if you end up buying this whole set, guys, oh, where'd my other one go? There it is. So if you end up buying the whole set, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be a little over 70, even with the discount. So for anybody who's new on here and didn't hear me earlier, you get 20% off the entire tea tree set from the 15th to the 18th if you use the code TEA20, so TEA20. If you can use that code online, or if you want, you can call any of our locations, and you can go into any of our most of our locations. I think there's only 2 locations that aren't open right now, but if you go online, you can see which ones aren't open, which ones are. Or you can always call in, place a phone order. Our store here at the South Center Mall, our phone is 206-258-8875. That's our phone number if you want to call in and place an order. But yeah, so 20% off, then you get the free gift for spending over 70, which is great. You can definitely use these together. And like I was mentioning before, you get the little acne spots that they just happen, or I mean even just freckles, or like from the sun damage. There's so many things that cause the discoloration of the skin. It's always good to have vitamin C products, brightening products, and keep using them, because they're gonna help prevent the sun damage and those spots from happening, which is the key. Like the best thing you can do is prevention, and then they're also gonna help fix those spots when they do happen. I feel like I'm kind of jumping into promotions right now, so I'm going to kind of go into it. So we do have another promotion that I highly recommend. So I mentioned earlier, one of the things that I love about 100% Pure is how much they love the world. Like, they're doing the best that they can for everybody, and anytime that they can, they are jumping into foundations, not for your skin, but for the fundraisers, I guess. I don't know if you would say fundraisers, but they're always trying to promote doing things for the world, things that are good for the world. And right now what they're doing is the Keep Abreast Foundation they're working with. All the proceeds from the lip duo, let me see if I have, so from this lip duo, go to the Keep Abreast Foundation, like all of it, guys. Not a portion, not like, you know, $1 from every purchase. No. The whole proceeds goes to the Keep Abreast Foundation, which I love. So this is the Cocoa Butter Matte Lipstick in Plum Pink. This color, I'll swatch it for you. See if I can get a good swatch on my bony hand. So you can see, I like doing big swatches because I'm also going to go over it with the lip gloss so you can see. So Plum Pink, and this one is Pretty Naked, so you can kind of see the color. Hopefully like your screen isn't changing it too much, but you can see it's kind of like a pinky brown color, a little bit of kind of out towards mauve a little bit, and so this one is another pinky brown, not a little bit towards mauve, but not so much, but you can definitely see the two color difference between them. And this one, guys, so this is this is our Cocoa Butter Matte Lipstick. It is going to be a matte lipstick. If you add the gloss on top, this is going to be a sheer gloss. And so you can see, I just added a bunch more so you can kind of see the color more. I'm going to add it over the lipstick, and then you can see what that duo looks like, because I'm a really, really big fan of doing that over. And you can kind of see like it changed the color a little bit. Let's see if I can fix that there. So it kind of like tones down the pink just a little bit, but you can still see the color through, and it adds that glossiness if you like that. If you don't like the glossy look, I mean, obviously you have the matte lipstick, so this is kind of like the best of both worlds, whichever you want. Cocoa butter. So this is moisturizing. I always like to tell people there is a difference between moisturization and hydration. Moisturization is going to go deeper into the levels of your skin and is going to add that moisturization. So the gloss is going to be moisturizing and hydrating. So the gloss leans a little bit more, I think, in my personal opinion of using it, leans a little bit more towards the hydration. So this, if you have chapped lips and you're like, that's a matte lipstick, that's not gonna like make my lips feel better. No, it does. It does. Cocoa butter is great. It's fantastic. I love it. And then you have the hydration on top of it, which is gonna be, which is gonna just kind of complete the duo, which is really great. So great duo, 100% goes to the Keep Abreast Foundation. This is online only. It's $35 if you go online and buy it. Normally it's $55. So also a deal there as well. And then, yeah, we have a lot going on, you guys. We have a lot of promotions and sales. The other thing going on, we do have our fall sale that's going on, so I definitely check that out. That's up to 85% off. That is fantastic. You guys check that out. If you've been on the fence about trying something that's on that list, it's not all our products, it's only going to be certain ones, but maybe you've seen something and you're like, oh, well, I thought about trying that, but I don't know. Go check and see if it's on that list. If it's on sale, now's a really great time to try it out. See if it's going to be a new favorite of yours, if you love it. Yeah, so I'm going to read your guys' comments and see if I can catch up on your questions. Go ahead. I know sometimes it can be a little bit of a delay on me talking to seeing your questions, so go ahead and start typing those up for me. and I can look and see what you got. For a morning routine and night routine, top products. We have the Multivitamin PM routine. I highly recommend that one, especially if you're acne prone, just because it has the vitamin C that's in there, which is going to be great. It has the 1% retinol in there, and retinol is great for your cell turnover, and what that means is it's just going to actually help turnover. What's a good way to describe that if you don't know? Your skin is constantly producing your skin layers and your cells that are kind of coming up, and they keep going up and they keep moving, which is another reason why it's really, really great to use exfoliators, because it gets away all those dead skin cells. The vitamin C has that retinol that's in there, so that's actually going to help skin turnover, so you're going to actually see results better when you use retinol, which is great, or you're going to see them faster. So the multivitamin PM night treatment, that one is for all skin types, even if you are acne or oily prone. Definitely check that one out, because that's a really great one. For daytime, this is if you are acne prone, if you're getting maskne, if you are having troubles, check out our new line. Let me see. So my assistant again put the products next to me so you can see. This is our treatment, which is going to be actually the last step. Let me see if I can show you these in order. So we have, I always like to do eye creams first. So this is going to be the eye cream, and then you have the serum. And then you have the facial oil and the treatment. These, when you use these, I love to use, I'm sure you guys have probably heard of Jade Rollers. So put these on and then sit there. I honestly, like, me, Netflix and Hulu have a relationship. So I put this on my face and I watch TV and I sit there and I roll my face. I highly, highly recommend this. It's great to just, sit in your PJs, roll your face, and watch some TV. Unfortunately, this mask is not for sale that I know of, unless you can talk my friend Story into making you some, which she might probably say no because she's a stay-at-home mom. But my friend actually embroidered this for me. I was really, really lucky to have her do that. I keep hinting at the company that they should make some masks. I think you guys should comment and tell them to make some masks, because if they see enough people want it, maybe they'll make some. So if you want them to make masks, put it on there. I would love it if they did. Oh my gosh, I'd probably buy like half the ones that come to our store, I swear. What's the vitamin C one? So the vitamin C, right now, if you spend $70 or more, you get the vitamin C serum and our vitamin C mask. Actually, I didn't tester these for you guys. I'll show you. So the vitamin C serum comes out in kind of like that clear gel. You're going to use this before you use your moisturizer. And it just goes on clear and smooth. And now my skin is going to be protected against the free radicals, which is going to be great. And then the powder, so this powder comes in a powder. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take about a teaspoon of this. You're going to mix it with some water, apply it to your face, let it sit for 30 minutes, and then you're going to rinse it off. A key that I like to say, if you put this on your face with just water, it's going to dry, which is fine, and you're going to rinse it off. Sometimes people have a little bit of trouble once it's dry. Keep adding that water on to rinse it off. Or a trick, you can add some oil, like argan oil, or if you don't want to go with argan oil, maybe that's a little too heavy for you. Our restorative, I really, really love our restorative facial oil is from the Puristry line. That one's really great, especially if you have acne, because it has that turmeric in it. So that's another oil that you could add to this, and it's going to, and the restorative oil is on the fall sale, hint, hint, wink, wink. So, So I highly, highly recommend doing that. Just add a little bit of oil, keeps it wet. Yeah, so that's the vitamin C ones that are free with $70 purchase. Would you put the multivitamin PM serum under the multivitamin treatment? Yes. So the reason why you're going to put your serum underneath your treatment or lotion is because serums have a smaller molecule size than lotions typically do. Lotions are actually meant to sit on top of your skin, helping to prevent the damage from the atmosphere. Whereas the serum is meant to sink into your skin. A serum is a really concentrated version of the really great ingredients that are in the line. So that's gonna have a smaller molecule meant to sink in and really, really work on your skin, whereas the lotion sits on top. So yes, use the serum and then use the lotion or treatment. You just got that vitamin C set. That's awesome. Yes, you should, if you haven't yet, try the mask out. Your skin will glow after. It's so great. Open a store in Cleveland. You know, if I could, I would open a store in pretty much every city everywhere. I really would. I love it. I keep like mentioning to people, I'm like, hey, we need a store like an hour south and an hour north, and we just need 100% pures everywhere, guys. Like, I really wish more people knew about us. I still get so many people who come in and they're like, oh, I've never heard of you guys before. And I'm like, what do you mean? We need to get the word out. I think that's our job. Get the word out, guys. Me and you. We'll do this together. Why did 100% Pure discontinue the lip liners? So the company didn't discontinue all of them. Some stores still have some. If they don't have them online, I don't know if they do. If you don't see them online, I would call a store and see if they have it in stock. I know our store has 3 or 4 colors in stock right now. So I definitely call around. If there's a store nearby you, the store doesn't even necessarily have to be nearby you, because we'll ship to anywhere. Our store locations are really, really great. We're like the second warehouse. So there's like the 100% Pure website, which is like the main warehouse and where they have most of the products. And then it's like they run out of stuff. And that's what stores are great for, because we might have something that online may have run out of. So definitely check with our stores too. Are the lip liners worth it in your experience? Yes, the lip liners are worth it in my experience. So one of the main purposes of lip liner, which is really, really great, some people like me especially, like I have a little bit more shaky hands. So when I'm applying my lipstick, it doesn't give like a crisp enough line sometimes. It's not like a sharp enough line. So the lip liners are really great for giving you that sharp edge line, especially with red. Oh my goodness, with red. With red, you really, really want that sharp line. Another really great thing to use with the lip liners is lip lining. And then some people actually like to use like a gloss or like more of a sheer color to give it more definition and more of an ombre effect, which is gorgeous. So I think lip liners are worth it. Is the tea tree and willow clarifying astringent okay for acne? Yes, absolutely yes. Because obviously you have that tea tree that's in there. There's a lot of antibacterial ingredients that are in the lines, both the tea tree and willow and the new tea tree collection. A lot of antibacterial, especially in this one. So like I mentioned before, the tea tree and willow, both sets are great for all skin types, but really focusing on the acne. Tea tree and willow is gonna have, sorry, my mind, my brain occasionally just goes blank on its own, you guys, I swear. So tea tree and willow is gonna have the anti-aging ingredients, so just kind of some extra ingredients in there. Whereas this is going to be a lot more concentrated and focused with the maskne. And then I completely forgot to go over my other maskne tips with you guys. This is like the maskne video. What am I doing, you guys? What's going on? So, my other maskne tips that I wanted to talk about with you guys is if you're having the issues with your mask, something some people don't think about is change your pillowcase at night when you sleep. Like, are you taking that off, and are you washing your pillowcase enough? Because especially teenagers, if you have kids with a lot of acne on their face, you might want to go in their bedroom and change their pillowcase for them. And then a new clean mask daily. So just make sure you're always wearing a clean new mask. If you, just change out your mask, make sure that they're clean. And then wash your face day and night. So a lot of people, including myself, get really lazy at night and you just want to pass out, especially if you're staying up really late watching Netflix. You guys, washing your face at night is so important, because at night when you're sleeping, that's when your body is healing and repairing itself, and you're gonna want that fresh. You're gonna want to wash off like all that dirt and grime from the day, and sweat and anything else that may have happened from whatever you're doing. Wash that off. Put the new skincare on that's going to be fresh. Let your skin really absorb that, especially while you're sleeping. That's when you're going to get some great benefits. You want to wash your face day and night. Another thing some people might forget about is cleaning your brushes. Are you cleaning your brushes? This is really important. So your makeup brushes, I said I use a blush brush to apply my mask. Just make sure you're cleaning your brushes after every use, especially if you have that sensitive skin, that acne prone skin. Every use. You don't want to be like, oh, I just used it yesterday. No. Every use. This is mom speaking. All right. I'll say the code again in case there's anybody new that's on here, and then I'll also go into reading more of the comments. Our new line is the Tea Tree Clarifying Cleanser, the Balancing Moisturizer, our Deep Detox Mask, and the Spot Treatment, Clarifying Spot Treatment. You can get 20% off all 4 of the new products if you type in the code TEA20 T20, 20% off this whole new set. And then on top of that, right now, promotion, spend $70 or more, you get a free vitamin C serum and vitamin C mask, which is a great combo to actually use all of these together. So I highly recommend. If you're considering on getting this set, now is a really great time. And check out the fall sale, which is great. So the 20% off for the new products, that's going to be the 15th through the 18th, so you guys know. And then so there's the online, and then our store here in Seattle. I'll let you guys know our phone number is 206-258-8875. And so let's read some question and answers before I wrap up. Oh, moving the camera. Let's see. Your matte lipsticks are the best formula. Yes, I wholeheartedly agree, because that cocoa butter is key. All other matte lipsticks, it's like they dry out your lips, and this one actually moisturizes. Your lips feel better using it, not dried out. I love it. Love those maskne tips. Yay, I love it. Yes. If you have your own maskne tip, like if I didn't say something and you're like, oh, this would have been a really good tip, mention it in the comments. Other people will see it and they'll really enjoy it, and they'll really appreciate the fact that, you're helping and you're contributing, which would be great. What would be most effective for melasma. Melasma? I think I've said that right. Considering I can't pronounce the word, I guess you guys can go ahead and assume that I'm not exactly sure what that is, unfortunately. It sounds like it might be something for dry skin, but that's actually something we can find out for you. So like I can figure out what that is, and we can figure out what products actually work best for that. You can call our customer service line, or you can call our store. We can definitely help figure that out for you. We are doing virtual consultations. If you call our store, we can actually see your face. We can see like if you want to figure out like a foundation color or something that's actually really, really good. Our green tea, our green second skin concealer, especially since we're talking about maskne. If you're having those little spots like outside of your mask that you want to cover, that's also on the fall sale. That's up to 85% off, so check that out. Little tip, a little nudge. Oh, and I did not mention the prices of the products. Silly me. Okay, so you guys, the prices for the products, thank you for pointing that out. The Clear Complexion Cleanser is going to be $29. The Balancing Moisturizer is going to be $44. The Mass Detox is $39. And the Concentrated Spot Treatment is going to be $20. And then 20% off. 20% off, I'm going to say it again, with the code T20. TEA20. All right. So I'm starting to feel like a little bit of an infomercial. I'm really not trying to, guys. Okay. Let's see. Melasma is darkening of skin due to pregnancy and sun. Oh my gosh, you guys. I mentioned it earlier. I have a 5-year-old. I definitely understand those pregnancy symptoms. I remember them. I have flashbacks of them. I'm pretty sure I might have PTSD from them, but yes, so pregnancy symptoms are real and they are serious. And yes, if you are having that darkening, it is really, really great. Like I mentioned before, prevention and then helping to fix those. But prevention is key, is so important. We have the nighttime line, the Multivitamin PM. This is going to be really great for a nighttime routine as far as having that vitamin C in there and brightening ingredients. And then for the daytime, if you spend $70 or more, you get the vitamin C serum and vitamin C mask. On top of those, so those are our key vitamin C ingredients. For the, depending on how intense and how dark your dark spots are, we have a brightening serum, and then we also have a dark spot remover. I personally, when I'm describing them to people, I talk about them, ta-da! When I'm talking about them, I kind of talk about them in levels. So I say level 1, which is, and it does have some other ingredients, I'll say, just as far as brightening is concerned. There are definitely some other benefits to each one, but as far as brightening is concerned, there's essentially like level 1, and then I'll say level 2, because this is actually has vitamin C in it, as well as it has sake in it. And then I'll call this level 3. So this, you're specifically going to want to put on those specific spots, whereas this one you're going to put, you could put over your entire face. So this has shiitake mushroom in it, which is one of its key ingredients, as well as some other ones that are in there for the brightening, which is why it works so great. And it really, really works. I get a lot of customers who come in, they're like, does it work? And I'm like, it's all natural. And I'm like, you guys, it works. It does. Our tea tree. So one of the things about tea tree that's awesome is just because it's all natural, it still works. It's not gonna, this is comparable to medication systems that are out there. This really is comparable. So to each their own. Every skin's different, I'll say that. But yes, our stuff works so good, so good. I think I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna try and go through some more comments before I'm probably either gonna get cut out or it's I think 10 minutes. Okay, so let's go through some comments. Yes, our free products are amazing. Is the multivitamin at night with retinol? Yes, so the multivitamin line, this way, these have 1% retinol in it. So we do, if you're interested in retinol, we do have the retinol overnight balm and retinol overnight cream. Those ones have, I might say this, I might get the number wrong. I think it's 3.6 or it's 3.7. It's 3 point something for retinol, which in retinol terms, that's actually a really high amount. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it actually is. That is gearing towards kind of the max amount of retinol that people would typically use. This is going to have 1% retinol in it, as well as those other key ingredients. So that's if you know about retinol, that's what that is. And also, you guys, virtual consultation is so amazing because we can actually go one-on-one with you, talk to you about like what your thoughts are, what you're wanting for your skin, what works best for you. Definitely reach out about the virtual consultations. I'll say our phone number again. So if you wanted to schedule one, our store phone number is 206-258-8875. Do you ship to Kuwait? I do not believe we do. I'm pretty sure, unfortunately, we don't. However, I always like to say, send your request to the company because, you know, if they see that a lot of people are wanting it, they might do something about that. So, should they be used together? Oh, I wish I knew what you were referencing. I think I just talked about 20 different products. Oh no. Oh man, let me know what you're referencing. What should be used together, and then I can get back to you on that. Which blush from the brand can you recommend for a light skin with cool undertones? Thanks. I can tell you a couple, just off the top of my head, a couple of my favorites that I like to use. Mauvet is beautiful. I love it, especially if you're cool undertone. I really like Pink Plum. What's the other one? There's a third one. Oh, what's the name? Oh no, I might not remember the name of it right now. I can see the colors of them in my head. But yeah, those two I really like, especially if you go with a cool. So a lot of people think like, oh, I have cool undertone skin, I can't use any warm colors, but really you can create a look with some warm colors. Like, don't be afraid to go a little bit outside your comfort zone, especially neutral. So if you can find neutral colors, I love using neutral, plus kind of mixing like a neutral with a warm or a neutral with a cool. You can definitely get away with some stuff just depending on your skin and your personal preference, really. When are the primers come back in stock? So the primers, I don't know if they're in stock or not on the website, but I will say we have some here in our store. So if you want some primers, you guys, if there's something that's not in stock online, call our stores. Like, I'm pretty sure we actually sold out on our Tea Tree and Willow clarifying cleanser. But I know the Woodfield store has, like, last I talked to them, they said they had like 15 of them. So, you know, definitely if something's out of stock online, our stores are a really great resource. Definitely give us a call. On the website, they actually have a full list of which stores are open, and what stores, and the phone numbers and where they're located for you guys. Coming in person is always great, but especially for those who don't feel comfortable getting out of their house, or they can't get out of their house, or what have you, virtual consultations are really great. You can take advantage of. And then also just calling and talking to us on the phone. We're here for you guys. We're all about our customer service. We really truly want to help. Our products are all about helping people, and so we are too. Love your specs. Aw, thanks. Please send the link. Thanks. Yeah, I really like them. I actually just got them. I will say that I got them from Zenny because with COVID, I didn't want to go try on a bunch of glasses, and so I just chose some online and hoped for the best, and I think they turned out pretty good. What don't you sell your products at Sephora or Ulta? There are a couple of other stores that do hold our products. I don't know if I'm going to remember them. I'm not sure why we don't do that. I think that's something that you could probably email customer service about, or call, and they might have an answer for you, but really that's just kind of up to the owners. I think that's just a personal preference for them. You'd have to kind of get an answer from somebody who might know better than me. Okay, so I know I'm running out of time, you guys. I want to answer all of your questions. If you guys drop questions and I don't answer them, we will do our best to get back to them for sure. I love the vitamin antioxidant products. Me too. Amazon, yeah. So actually, Amazon is having Monday, 9 days. No, I don't know what she's saying. So Amazon does have some of our products on there. But I highly recommend buy from our website because there are certain things that you can only take advantage of through our website, like the free, if you spend $70, the free vitamin C serum, vitamin C mask, the Keep Abreast Foundation set. If you purchase this set, 100% of the proceeds go to the Keep Abreast Foundation. This only works online. If you buy these products through anywhere else, those proceeds unfortunately are not going to go to that Keep Abreast Foundation, which that's what we really want. So definitely 100percentpure.com. Check that out. Go on there. This is really, in my opinion, important for me. Okay, so I have to unfortunately say goodbye because I'm coming to the end of my 60 minutes and it's going to cut me off. But I really had fun doing this, and I hope you guys, learned some new stuff. I hope you really enjoyed the product demo, me talking about them, answering questions. Just if you guys get any more questions, feel free to message them. Call our store, 206-258-8875. I love talking to people. I love helping people. Let me help you figure that out. We can do consultation. We can do virtual consultation. I really enjoyed this. Yeah, so thank you so much, you guys. I will talk to you later.